Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome back to another edition of Dream Garage. And today is a special day because the C8 Z06 has been revealed. They did such a good job, and now we are all chomping at the bit to actually get our cars. And I am on the list. There's a lot of people that are on the list based on not only how cool this car is going to be, but also from the standpoint of the chip shortages and shipping issues and COVID issues. So this has probably been the most sought after supercar from GM, especially since the C8, because obviously there was a lot of lists for that as well. But this car is everything I hoped it would be and more. The video was amazing. Thank you to everybody at Corvette that did the video and took the time for us as consumers to really get to see the detail that they put into this video and reveal. This car is amazing. If you have not had a chance to go check this car out, please go do so. It's on YouTube. It's on Chevrolet's website. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can find it. And there's already YouTubers doing their opinions on the cars. Mike will have some pictures of the car uploaded on this video so you can actually see them. That way, you can actually go ahead and get the look of it if you haven't got to see them yet. And I can tell you, I am beyond impressed. I mean, the C8's an impressive car. And for the money, I don't know if you can get a better car for the money, but going a step up, if you can go to the next step, I think this is the best Z06, best Corvette Z06 they've ever made. And I think it's by far at this point. The RPMs going to 84 to 8600 RPMs. I mean, this car is now going to be competing against exotics, Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, V12, Aston Martins, Porsche 911, GT3 RSs, and GT2s. This car is, I mean, it's there. And I am so excited about that. Because my C7 Z06 is an amazing car. Have enjoyed the car. I think that they did a great job with the car. But my biggest downfall that for me has always been that they don't rev high enough. I mean, and I understand there's going to be logical reasons for that, whether it's because of the engine and there's no way to go higher based on doing a supercharged engine like what mine has, or maybe it was different logistics I don't understand. I get all of that. But you know, when you're looking to buy a certain brand or you start getting to a certain price point, when you're looking at competition and relative vehicles of different brands, you obviously want the most performance for your money. And so I knew the C8 Z06 would be coming, and I knew it would be impressive, but I didn't know to what extent. And there was a lot of speculation across the board for the last year and a half, especially since the C8 had come out. And with all of the COVID issues we've had, you know, we didn't know what to expect, but we were all just speculating, listening to whatever leaks anybody thought they had or knew, which nobody knew. Or at least, you know, if they got inside information, they weren't allowed to dispute that they knew that. So all we could do is just listen and hope. And when the 5.5 liter flat plane crank engine was first talked about, saying it as an option, I mean, obviously, flat plane crank is an amazing type of way to do a powertrain and for the engine and things like that. But you know, what did that accumulate to horsepower? What was that going to do for the RPMs and things like that? And it's naturally aspirated, where mine's supercharged. So it was like, well, what kind of horsepower are we going to get out here? Because, you know, horsepower doesn't tell the whole story, obviously. You know, like Lamborghinis, there's Lamborghinis that only maybe push 550 horsepower, but because they rev so high and because of the way they're tuned and things like that, the car performs amazing. So you have to look beyond just certain numbers, and the Z06 did that and more. So the C7 Z06 that I have currently is 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque, and then I have the Corsa exhaust, which adds give or take about 20 horsepower. So I call it 670 horsepower for that reason. However, the new one is going to be 670 from the jump, from the factory, and it is going to rev to 84 to 8600 RPMs. And I can tell you now, this car is putting everybody in exotic brands, everybody on notice. This car is everything that we wanted and more. And for me, I couldn't be more excited. I knew I wanted to wait on the reveal, but I mean, I was literally considering, depending on the price point, which we still don't know yet, but I have my speculations on that, just considering how they did the C7 base to the C7 Z06 and then where they started the C8 at. Now, obviously, going to the base price is getting the base car, which, I mean, it's still an impressive car no matter what package you get. But if you get the Z07 package, that does help the performance a touch, and it gives you a lot more aerodynamics on that. It gives you the carbon ceramic brakes and a lot of different things. But, you know, based on that, this if I'm right on what I think the pricing is going to be, the Z06 is the best way to go. I don't know that you can buy a better car brand new with the performance and the luxury and the look of the car. I don't know. Personally, I think it's a no-brainer. But they say it's going to be out by summer of 2022. I think they will end up being in the spring, but I don't know that. That's just my opinion. They always seem to come out a little bit earlier when it comes to when they start doing them. No, there is no pricing on the car yet. We are hoping that we will get that information sooner than later. But until they release that, you will just kind of be left in the air at that point. However, you do get to design your car, and anybody can do this. So if you're just in the market or thinking about doing it, or just you have aspirations to own this car one day, you can actually design the car right now. They actually let that open as soon as the reveal video was done. They had the website prepped so you could actually design your car. And I'm going to show you what I've done on one of the first designs I did. And everybody can do this. There's, 12 or 13 different color choices. There's 8 or 9 different interior choices, depending on the package you pick. Because there's 3 different trim levels in the Z06. It allows you to pick wheels. It allows you to pick calibers in the C07 package. So this is very, very intuitive and very cool because you actually get to design the car even though they don't have pricing out or you can't order it yet. So I think that's really neat. So here is the website that I'm on. It's on Chevrolets.com. So you go to Chevrolet.com, you go in, click on Z06, and then you can actually design your own. And it scrolls down the page. I think it takes, it's about 3/4 of the way down, but then it'll allow you to actually design your own car. And I'm just letting it load here. It's temperamental right now because so many people are on this page. But here's what the default showing is. It's just a base silver 1LZ. And right now, this is just because so many people are on the website. There's actually 2 more options that you have to pick from. So we can click on exterior color, which right now the hypersonic gray is what I've been going with. And I think it's a really good look. There's a visible carbon fiber roof, which looks really good on this car. So you can actually click on this and move it so you can actually see what it looks like all the way around the car. So that's really neat. Then you can go to performance and wheels. The carbon fiber visible weave wheel is my favorite so far, and I think it looks amazing. Carbon ceramic brakes, the Z07 package. I mean, you literally get to pick through all of this. The interior, I think the stealth package is amazing. The carbon fiber trim package level 2. Look at that steering wheel. I mean, this interior is a step up, especially from what it has been. I mean, the car for the interior for me on mine it's a great car and the interior is nice, but there's so much to be desired in luxury on the inside. And this having a carbon fiber steering wheel and all the carbon fiber throughout the car. I mean, mine's a base car on the C7. I bought it used, so I did not get to order that car. But I mean, this is going to be night and day difference interior wise from what I have. But the neat thing about this is you actually can take pictures of this, not only from your phone, but it allows you to save them to your desktop when you do the build. You can see with the roof on, with the roof off. You can design a convertible as well. So it's all based on your preference, and being able to actually go through and know what a lot of the options are going to be. You get to go through and kind of see what is my car going to look like. They did a great job of doing this, and they did this with the C8 as well. And, this is the first time I had been able to see this on, Corvettes for me, and learned about it. And, I build one every day. So I've played with all the different color combinations. The caffeine metallic looks really cool. So there are some really good looking colors for the car. I was hoping for a green, not like a dark green, but more of a light Lambo styled green. I think that would look real impressive on the car. In the yellow, the Accelerate yellow is just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I have the Racing yellow now, but the Accelerate's too greeny for me as far as like a yellow green. And I personally just don't like that one near as much. So I won't be going back to a yellow, but the orange looks phenomenal. There's 2 shades or 3 shades of red. There's white and black and all different kinds of colors there. They even have a bronze styled Z06 wheel, which I think on a black car would be amazing. So it allows you to pick a lot of different things that you can truly make your car a one of only so many made that way. I mean, your seat belts, you can even click what color your seat belt you want. So they did a really good job of making this all about the customer getting what they want. And so I can't tell you how excited I am about this car. Thumbs up to Chevrolet for doing a great job on the reveal. And I truly believe there's going to be some people coming from the exotic brand to the Z06. I think that they've captured this car just in a ways that only we can dream of prior to this car coming out, that we'd hope this car would be. So big thanks to Chevrolet for the Corvette group to design a car like this. I can tell you I'm truly excited to own this car. And if anybody ever gets to watch me on this channel, as far as if I'm ever blessed enough to have somebody from Corvette watch this, you will be seeing the car on the channel. Going to be doing a lot of cool things with it, and very thankful for just the opportunities in my life to get to where I'm at now, to where I'll be able to share this with other people and have this car. So the wheels are bigger. You got a 20-inch front, 21-inch front or rear wheel, which is a first for Corvette. The biggest they ever made in the rear was a 20. If you guys are on the market at all, or you're thinking about it, or maybe you hadn't in the past, but you saw the video, this is going to be the car. So, like I said, we got pictures going to be out through the video, probably have already been done. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Each subscription, each video watched, and each like allows us to keep growing. There's a lot of cool things coming. We are always consistently looking for better content and newer content for you guys. Our Car Bright detail video is done. We're going to be having that uploaded in the next few days. I think I might actually already have that one uploaded. But we have a lot of cool stuff coming. So stay tuned with us. Obviously in Indiana, wintertime is not fun for car enthusiasts in a sense of being able to get those out and do events and things like that. But we have a lot of cool things coming to the channel. So just stay tuned with me. I really appreciate your time and support. Go out there and be great. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys in the next one.